Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5 part 89. We are getting up there in numbers, boys. We are coming to 89 and it's time for Akechi's big day where he has the panel at the school festival. So let's get into that. Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Yes, I know. I just said so, Morgana. Now saving. I got no phone IMs. Not one IM.
Nice.
Can I leave?
Hey.
No, you stealing my day. Let me fix the laptop at least. Oh, I steal my day every time.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll work out. So let's go to sleep. Sleep. So it seems Akechi is onto us. Oh man, dude, we're down to 22%. This is not cool, man. It's not cool. All my hard work, an entire game's hard work down the drain. Can you believe it? But Akechi ate our special takoyaki in the last episode, which was the worst part. Anyway, let's hear what this has to say.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves.
Look, Makoto's playing this cool, boys.
It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
Oh, she's good.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Oh, he's like, he knows how to play the audience, eh?
How much do you think he knows?
Everything.
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
This is nice, like Akechi versus Makoto and the battle of the wits, you know? I love it.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Oh, Makoto, be careful. You don't want to push too hard.
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
Oh, there we go, Akechi. He's got it. We got you, boys.
This is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
Ho, ho, ho. I mean, technically, with the amount of questions Makoto is asking, she would ask that. But if she doesn't ask that, there's a reason to hide the reason why she's not asking that.
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure?
Oh, she's good. She's good, boys.
It's only only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have.
Oh, Makoto's getting angry, boys. Look at those eyes.
If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Oh, the way she fucking enunciated all those words. I would be worried, Akechi, if I was you.
That idiot!
No, Makoto's the smartest person in our group, Ryuji.
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
Exactly.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Oh, he's pretty, like... He's good at what he does. He's really good at what he does. He knows how to handle a crowd.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
Isn't that Kamoshida's room? Bum, bum,
I want you to
bum.
come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
It looks like we're gonna have to just kill somebody in this game, guys. We're gonna
only
have to
10 minutes, you know.
silence Akechi forever. That phone call was fake. It was set up. We've been rigged.
What do you want to talk about?
She's been very aggressive.
No.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
2. That implies Akechi can go.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse.
How does he know what a
I can
metaverse
say
is?
so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So you admit it then?
Yo, why not, dude? What the fuck? It's pointless to hide at this point.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
I wouldn't kill her own dad. Come on, guys.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
That guy looks cool as fuck. Holy shit.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Look at my god, his shocked eyes. They're so cute.
I swear, it just talked.
Yes.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable.
Akechi's pro brain is getting fried, boys.
But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Exactly.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders.
Dun dun dun.
However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
That would be weird.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Exactly, Reggie.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The
Oh.
justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment.
Ooh.
If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
Pretty much.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Let me think it over. You're the money lot. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
What the fuck's that mean? Yeah, chance for a bond of trust. The justice. Rank 5.
All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
It's gonna happen, man. We got played. We got played, boys.
Hey, they're going.
Whoa. Excuse me? What the fuck's happening right now? Why is it only black and white?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
Why did everything go black and white and weird?
Suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Not really. I mean, it's very simple. Just say yeah and then catch the main bad guy. Problem solved.
Similar occurrences followed in
what?
succession
We got a
earlier this
corner?
spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Oh fuck! Sojo figured out that Futaba's a Phantom Thief, guys.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Oh, that person's such a happy person. Beep, 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 beep. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has got me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Are you going to the post-festival party? I have to stay at school for work, but looks like I see something. You want to go to the post-festival party? Try to calm down. We can't really decide on what Kichi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed though. While Mishima is here with me, you should join us. Who should I go to the post-festival party with? It's not even a hard decision. Let's go together. Well, if you insist, thanks. I went to the gym. I should head to the gym. It's not even a decision game. Obviously, you go with Kawakami. Oh, look at the hearts, boys.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Thank you, dance club.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
Done.
Their effort is being ignored, and yet they continue to give it their all. That's today's youth for you, I guess.
Yeah, you're so adorable.
What?
Oh.
Anyway, about what Akechi-kun said earlier.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
The what?
Round of applause, everyone!
Want to go someplace where we can be alone? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, hell yes. Let's go.
Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room when you're done.
Yeah, Miss Kawakami. Yeah.
Alright, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then. How about the good sir over there?
Unfortunately, that's me.
Well then, come on up.
Why the fuck am I... Well, I have a headache.
Now, you're not shy, are you? He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious to the situation.
This MC is so happy. I should go see Kawakami.
Alright, now that the audience is warmed up, let's move on to our next participant.
Little bit Ryuji, please. Oh, look at the hearts, boys. Hearts.
That was quick.
Duh.
You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves? Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay?
Aww.
I'll be there to help you.
Aww. Thank you. That's the best thing to say.
The least I can do. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side. I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable. But depend on me sometimes, alright?
Oh, she's blushing, guys. She's so cute. Oh. I don't know which one's the right option here. Massage is like fine, and sleeping on lap's fine. I'm gonna go for the. I guess I'll just sleep on. I can do massage anytime.
No, we're at school, remember? It's not exactly a substitute, but I can give you this.
Oh, what did you give me? What did you give me? Katsaraya taiyaki. I don't know what that even is.
This is embarrassing.
She's so cute!
That's a relief. Alright, I'm going back to work.
I'm having an illicit relationship with the teacher. It's the best game ever!
And about what you just asked me to do, I'm pretty okay with it. As long as we're not at school.
Oh, boys! Yes! Yes!
Get home safely.
She's the best teacher! In other words, I'm super getting laid, boys. At some point. Bam, bam, bam. Eesh, we're down 22%, guys. Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it. I mean, that kind of makes... He kind of makes a good point of that. I can't deny. Like, the people requesting the change of hearts are definitely more dangerous. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I need to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside. So your timing is perfect. Let's go. Oh, Sojiro knows, boys.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Holy shit!
But sir...
It's like, hey, I'm gonna give you the most impossible case that the SUI has ever had, and if you fail, I'm gonna fire your butt, just by the way.
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
This guy's a douche.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Oh, okay, that's how she got into question me.
That's what you want, isn't it?
That is what she wants, boys.
The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Dude, that's like assuming that the other dude's gonna win.
Again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Pretty much license to kill right there, boys. Do what needs to be done, so.
One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
What do you mean unexpected?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
What's the unexpected?
Yes. Everything.
Oh my, that's the evilest face I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a face that evil? Holy crap, guys. That's literally the most evil face I've ever seen in gaming history. Uh-oh.
Rom!
Uh-oh.
Sojiro?
Uh-oh.
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
Yeah, play that card, Futaba.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Oh no, Futaba.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba, I'll explain everything. Please, you get this. I'll explain everything.
You will, huh?
Oh, such a scary motherfucker.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you?
Dude, you've been so mean to Futaba.
How about it?
Poor Futaba.
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Oh, poor Futaba, she's so cute.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still. Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Maybe.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Maybe.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
You're sharp, Sergio.
You
You get
think
it.
this is a game?
No, I'm just saying you
These
understand.
people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
I didn't. I am the people.
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Oh, it's so cute.
Are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Yep, that's pretty
So,
much.
he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
I am the Phantom Thief.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
It's no joke. Which one? I am a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious?
Pretty much.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Pretty much. Oh, that means I'm only halfway through the game, right?
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
She's kind of a Phantom Thief as well.
What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
This is super emotional, guys. That's why I'm not talking. I don't feel I should talk in this.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Oh, never mind. No.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
That's not true, dude.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
That's good advice. That's really good advice.
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason.
I mean, he makes a good point.
We're done talking about this.
Sergio, you're such a
Let's
fucking
eat.
awesome person.
I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
Nice, dude. You know what? I dig Sergio, man. Sergio's fucking awesome.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, she's so cute! She's the cutest! Kawakami's the best and she's the cutest. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? Well, we likely won't be receiving those messages if Jay was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no other man, but he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official, someone very powerful. Government official. Ain't that letting your imagination run a bit wild? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if they're right, then wouldn't the police be working from too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? Yes, we're gonna win no matter what. Yeah, Futaba, you say it like it is. We got this. Me and Futaba, we know what's up. We got this. What's his name? I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
I should write something.
Futaba, why are you in my room? Hello.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. Your plant. Can I use some shit?
Nice.
Can I leave?
Hey.
What okay, let's just go and get some sleep. Well, man, we're gonna go sleep while Futaba's still here. It's late already. Is Soja still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or here you can sleep on the sofa. Dude, you can't! You can't let her sleep on the sofa. You sleep on the sofa. She sleeps in bed. Go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. I think that was right. Let's just call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. Oi, we found another percent, boys. I've been able to go to Mementos this whole month. Let me get to Mementos, please.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Oh, shit.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
How much money are we talking, guys?
Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Holy shit!
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Nice.
I hope you understand the situation. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of money.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
That's a good question, Soja.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this?
Protect Futaba, I get it.
I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter.
Appreciate it, man.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, alright?
Dude, come on. I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Yeah. Sucks, but that's life, man. That's life.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Kechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. I'll hand myself in for 30 million yen. Buy the best lawyer, get off, and then keep the change. Oh, yeah. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away with this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. Is this guy gonna throw me with chalk again? No. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a free charm boost, guys. Free charm boost. Let's go.
We're wanted now.
Yeah.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Apparently.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Morgana's gonna sell us out, guys, for the money. Oh god.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, they are.
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Whoa, Yosuke, relax, dude, relax.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
Well, he kinda was.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
Aw, Haru's so
It's not
cute.
Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Oh no, Anne's gonna cry.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Hey, whoa, guys, relax. We didn't lose. They baited us. We lost sight of our goal. I don't know. They baited us. We got you baited, boys.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed.
The fame,
we
unfortunately.
only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
We really didn't, guys!
I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating!
Will you be any louder, Ryuji, in case the neighbors didn't hear all of
do
this?
something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now?
Fuck no!
I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Time for you to man up, Joker. We'll overcome this. We haven't lost it. Let's turn the tables. Let's turn the tables, boys. Yeah, stand up. Motivational speech time. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
Yeah, we're gonna take these motherfuckers down.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
You know it,
Absolutely
Futaba.
not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Pew, pew. Well, first we go to a Mementos game. Please let me go to Mementos. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, it's me. I'm about me yelling earlier. Being friend and added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. Dude, I know how you feel. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I want to be a fan thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be dependent on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
Again.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that didn't make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You can still change. Things will turn around. Are you going to give up? Huh? Yeah, you're right. I can't start changing who I am now. Thanks, Joe. I feel like I can think straight. Oh, I scared Harry and Futaba, didn't I? I have to apologize to them soon. See ya. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna get a phone call from everybody now. Oh, I got a message from Akichikun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see all tomorrow. We see us all tomorrow. We reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Can I go to Mementos, please, game? It's been so long. I need my button Mementos. I need to go grind up some levels, some money.
Okay.
According to things in here, we need to figure out who's behind everything.
I'll just add this.
For Zuma. I'm pretty sure. Can I leave? Can I do stuff?
Hey.
Nope. Okay, sleepy time. Let's go.
Nice.
Deleted by admin. They're definitely guilty. Lol, this place went to shit. Enough is enough. Oh, how far they've fallen.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
They're like, here's a little lesson, you should vote.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Dude, that guy's playing this whole country. Well done, dude. Well fucking done. That's what I'm gonna say. Well done, dude.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
Ho ho ho, Futaba!
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
What?
Huh? Really?
Thank you, Haru! Because everyone else seems extremely calm about this situation. I'm the only like, what? And Haru's like, yeah.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Oh, duh, dude.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Oh.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up. And an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, shit, if they kill Sai-san, dude, I will wreck this game.
So how
oh, shit,
about
Makoto's eyes.
Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
But he wears gloves, so he's fine, guys.
There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Ooh, Makoto's not impressed, boys.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Oh, she's the brains of the operation. I'm for Futaba, so they must decide.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
I'm not sure that was a compliment, by the way.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings.
Because he's the justice confidant.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude. You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
It seems like it's a little too convenient, you know what I mean?
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
Oh, Makoto wanted to change his
I've
heart?
also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
How did you know?
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason.
I want to know what her palace looks
I was
like.
too scared to look any further into
I need
it
to know what
on
her
my
palace looks like, game.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
Yes!
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Yes!
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Oh, no.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Oh, today's an important day in her life for some reason.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Probably the day her dad passed away or something like that.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Duh.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though.
It's not, dude.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Me too, dude, because I want to go to Mementos. I need to do some social linking. I need to fucking, see what size palace looks like. So many things! And so limited time. But I need to play more. Oh my god, this game is so fucking good.
A palace? In me?
Yes.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Pretty much. He's in love with you, woman.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Duh. He didn't trust you.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief?
Pretty much.
If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Exactly.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Exactly. I'm a good guy. Do you believe me now?
Believe you? I'm just considering it as a possibility.
Oh, come on, Sai. Stop being a cold-hearted bitch.
Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Exactly.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
No, Akechi did.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet. I'm not alone. Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Oh-ho.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Le Judgmental, level 6. Oh, boys, this game is getting interesting now, eh?
No. I'm jumping to conclusions.
Oh no, Sai, believe in
I
yourself.
don't believe your story yet.
Believe.
There's something I need to confirm with you.
What?
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest?
That's
Tell
a
me
very good
everything.
question. That's a very good question, game. I want the answer to. Evening.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Dude, Futaba's underage.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Yes, please.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Don't do that. That's impressive. What else can you go?
Well, like her history with men.
Oh, yes.
You're Phantom Thieves. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
What the fuck's happening right now? Hello? What the fuck? They are missing time. Why are we missing time, game? Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shiro's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Okay, that's some interesting shit. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Where are we meeting today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kusumigaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. I've never been there though. Me either. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor Office, and Public Security. The Diet building is right near here there too. For real, what kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We will be heading into Lion's Den. Lion's Den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
Let's go. I want to see Sai's palace.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky! I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
I love Futaba so much.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll
Me
do my
too,
best.
man. Me too. Although our positions are somewhat different, Kitsch will be joining us for the time being. I feel like one of the kids here is going even deeper. Holy shit, this guy's level 7. Baton pass. He learned level 7 at baton. Oh, Fallout. Oh no, it's just him getting all these stuff like that.
Alright.
I was some recovery chance to cure, so I haven't done that before. He's level 6, my bad. I thought he was level 7 at this point. My bad.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Yeah, because you got called Inari. Oh my god.
Then shall we get started?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
It's home.
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then. How about a racetrack for horses?
Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
What?
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Why a casino? I mean, that's where we get caught, but why a casino?
Well, it's time we head in then.
Oh, seriously, why? Oh, was her dad maybe like a gambler who gambled, and that's why, that's why she guessed casino. Who knows? Ooh, cutscene.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Why are we not in outfits?
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we? Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Let me see! Oh ho ho ho! Sai has a side to her we don't know about, boys. She's a illicit gambler.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
It's usually like that though, isn't it?
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me, he'll need a codename too.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Can I save? Because this episode has gone on way too long now. Just by the way. Fucking finally. This is business as usual. First off, we need to find an infiltration route. Awesome. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. So it went on a little bit longer than normal, but as you saw, they just never gave me a time to save. So what could I honestly do about that? I mean, really. Anyway, I'm extremely interested to look into why Size Palace is a beautifully large, extravagant casino. If you enjoyed the episode, of course, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a bunch, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you all in the next episode.